Hello. 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 Hi. ABCD. Hello. Hi. ABCD. Good. I'm live. Say something. Good morning, everyone. Green bucket. Okay. First cry and then you will come. Huh? First you will cry and then coming. Okay. 2 minutes you get down to cry and then. अरे मैडम जी, आप जब झाड़ू मार रहे हो आपको बाल का गुत्ता मिला है क्या? बहुत दिन लगा था क्योंकि सडनली घर में ना कल से इतना गुत्ता गुत्ता बाल निकल आपको पंखे से अंदर घुस जाता है ना वो नहीं पर बाल ऐसा सिंगल नहीं बच्चे का बाल ऐसा घुटने में नहीं है तो आप थोड़ा मतलब जब ध्यान अभी आज है ना सब थोड़े से निकालो और कल थोड़े से देखो अपने बाल का गुत्ता काफी अपशगुन है वो
एक मिनट बस इधर कीजिए भानु वो स्टॉप कीजिए एक मिनट कीजिए I said 5 minutes wait பண்ணுன்னு சொன்னேன்.
லட்சணத்தை பாரு. वेट कर।
इधर से लो उधर से आओ।
इधर से कर। देखिए इधर आइए। नहीं अंदर से है। उधर थोड़ा जल्दी कीजिए क्योंकि ये स्विच पे डालना पड़ेगा, लेकिन वो लैपटॉप चले जाएगा, उसके लिए मैं उधर 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 बोला। उस दिन हेयर कट किया ना, रोज इतना हेयर आ रहा, कहाँ से आ रहा पता नहीं, मेरे को डर लग रहा है देखने के लिए। Enema, he's not there, Shina. He's gone out somewhere. That I don't know.
मैं हवा आती है ना तो
Wait, Vaishu, let Mary finish the cleaning. Is he over?
issue. घर खोल के ना वैष्णवी वैशु दोनों माँ बेटी नहा रहे क्या? दोनों नहा रहे हैं?
Papa, where were you, Papa?
Where were you?
Bathroom, taking my bath.
Had a hair bath? No.
Bus.
Bus, train, scooter, rickshaw.
Yeah.
Show me your hands.
Those are all transport.
Yes. Done. Ito na money ko rudi na. Turn.
I'm very
Straight,
cold.
stand straight.
But I'm very cold.
I'm drying your body, that's the reason.
See? The fan is making me colder and colder. Papa, where were you, Papa?
Papa had gone down.
Dairy station.
No.
Then where?
Papa was Papa was playing on the swing and the slide.
You cannot play this swing and slide.
हाँ,
वो?
आज 10 किया ना उसके लिए ज़्यादा है।
Papa, switch
Bazu,
off the fan.
Bazu. Wait, lift your hands. You will not feel cold. Don't you worry.
Ah, yeah. See?
I should dress for you, हाँ, you should buy yourself.
Go.
Papa, can switch off the fan for 2
Now
minutes?
dress you wearing, no?
No, for 2 minutes.
Okay.
I don't want. रंडी 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 सब्जी हमारी सब्जी सब्जी हमारे नंबर सब्जी सॉफ्ट हाँ सब्जी सब्जी मेरी बड़ा तेरा बड़ा के सब्जी सब्जी बड़ा के सब्जी ये सब्जी के बड़ा बड़ा के सब्जी अरे चक हाँ बड़ा चोपड़े कर एक बड़ा करे एक
அது எதுக்கு அப்படி நிமித்தி வச்சிருக்க குத்திப்ப லூசா நீ ஏன் வைஷு கொஞ்ச நேரம் போயிட்டா உட்காரு வைஷு ஒரு நாளைக்கு இப்படி வீட்லயே மிஸ் பண்ணி பார்த்து
आपको काफी ज्यादा बाल निकला कहाँ से निकला इधर से निकला ना और कहीं अंदर से निकला
that is your birthday?
I don't know.
December 2nd.
Oh, why did you do that? There's an error loading the app. Why am I getting an error now, yaar? Oh, I didn't show a mute. Hold on. Let me see. No, it is not on mute. Okay, I'm sharing the screen. Can you hear my voice now? Okay, let me type out. Can you hear my voice now?
Need to connect
Now
this
you
to
can, right? Okay. All right, great. Okay, so let's hang up and we'll start, all right? So what I'm presenting is basically guys, hold on. I'm trying to figure this out even now. Please bear with me. Okay, here I find it happening now. Finally, I'm able to see the screen that I wish to showcase to you all also. Look, for today's discussion, right? What I intend to do is basically take you all through identifying the direction of the market, identifying to spot resistances, support in the market, and to identify a channel in which trading could happen. Uh, we normally would hear analysts say channel top, channel bottom, so on and so forth. A lot of us would not even think what are the analysts screaming on, or what are they trying to say when they say channel top, channel bottom, so on and so forth, right? So for purposes, what I have done is, this is the web link that I'm sharing, which is charting.com/talks. I use that as my Gita, my Quran, my Bible, to actually help spot the trend of or the direction of the market. Here, let's understand what is happening with Nifty at this point in time. All right. For purposes of understanding, here I'm picking up 3 years of data on a weekly candle. I wish to watch it first. Let me update the chart and let me work on the chart. Now, if you see, right, the first things we need to do is we need to understand what are the support levels that we are looking in at. So what I do is I take this horizontal line and I start plotting all the lows that the Nifty would have gone to. All the lows that the Nifty would have gone to in every time that the Nifty fell down. So once I have finished plotting, these immediately allows me to say that these are the support levels that, from where Nifty corrected. Likewise, let me plot all the highs that the Nifty saw. All right. Let me just plot all the highs that a Nifty saw. Okay, where more do I see? Okay, I see one out here. Okay, let us finish plotting this so that I can take the discussion forward. Okay, so now you see that these are the trend. These are the channels that these are basically the supports and the resistances from where every time a Nifty corrected. So now if I start, circling these, if I start circling these, I know that at 11,800, the Nifty saw the highest. It came down, 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 all the way till 10,200, had a small spike, went up to 10,800, then came down to 10,000, and now it's going back to 10,553. Likewise here, if I plot the channel, I will see that the Nifty came below at around 10,000 change. It went all the way till say 10,900 out here. Before it went down, till this line. So let me plot another line here. Okay. Let me plot another line here, and then the Nifty had an upward direction, right? Right. So now, for a matter of fact, I know that. Now let's see. So for a matter of fact, I know this is how Nifty has behaved over a period of 3 to 5 years. We are at, where are we right now? We are at 10,553. It immediately tells me that at around 10,790, there is a support that the Nifty is looking at. Sorry, there's a resistance that the Nifty is trying to, so if you see, this particular candle went all the way till 10,700 before, it fell down. So I know that at around 10,700 level out here, I can expect the Nifty to go so much. Now, what remains to be seen is, I know for a fact that this guy is going up. I need to understand how much will it go up beyond 10,700? Will it go to the desired level of 11,000, or maybe 11,200 or 11,800? For that, what I do is I plot a channel where all I do is I take the lower area, and I try plotting a horizontal, a slanting line, and then I take the next. Hold on. Then I take the next horizontal line, and let me say this is a low here. Let me see where this low is. Let me try pointing out all the lows. Okay. Okay. So let me ensure that it is in parallel. Okay. Let me ensure that this line is in parallel. Let me ensure that this line is in parallel to this line. So if I have to draw a parallel line, it will be somewhere here, right? So now I know that Nifty is in a channel between 10,200 to 11,400. This is a good channel that Nifty is currently trading in. Now let's see where, what levels do we see the support in Nifty at. Now, if I go on to the support, let me plot the period for say 3 months. Let me take the range as daily, and let me update the chart to see what happens. Right? And let me repeat the exercise of plotting the highs, right, and the lows from where the Nifty corrected continuously. Okay. Nice. So this is another nice one. Now, if you see in the recent fall that happened, right, you see that there is a. Okay, let me also plot this guy for a moment. Let me complete plotting all these lines properly. Great. Now, what I studied, right, guys, is you see this empty area from this point that would have been 10,450. There was a gap down that happened in Nifty, and that gap down got the Nifty at 10,400 level, and then it fell down. And every time Nifty tried moving up from there, it failed continuously, and it finally broke those levels as of yesterday. So for me, and if you see, there's nothing that got traded in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 days of, there's nothing that happened in these 11 days of trade at these levels. And it has decisively broken 10,400 as of yesterday and the day before. The day before it tried breaking, but it came down. But yesterday it decisively broke 10,400, and it gave an upper shadow almost all to the level of 10,600 before there was some, and afterwards there was some profit booking out there. But for a matter of fact, it did not break the 10,400 level. So now, as a matter of fact, what I know is that we have a strong support at 10,400 levels in the Nifty. Now let's try forming a channel to say how much can we expect the Nifty to go, at least for in the next 2 or 3 days, or what kind of a channel is Nifty actually making. So let me, connect the lows, and let me try forming a channel to see, how much am I looking in at the Nifty, going in at. Okay, hold on. And now let me take this the second time, and let me plot the low. Let me take this low. Okay. No, this may not be the right line. Let me take this guy out here. Okay. Let me also plot another line. So this channel has ended here. Okay. Behave properly.
Yeah.
Now let me take another parallel line from this low, and it goes somewhere here. Okay. Now guys, if you see, right, Nifty traded successfully in this channel. Okay. Nifty traded successfully in the channel between, that is between 10,000 to 10,400. It broke that channel. Now the next channel that has opened for Nifty is from 10,400 onwards to 10,787, or 10,783 to be accurate. Now this is the channel that Nifty is now going to trade till the time it does not break the 10,783 levels. So what now we need to do is, till the time Nifty does not break 10,783, the moment Nifty touches 10,783, definitely we would definitely see some kind of a short covering happening there. Shorting happening there. Now, the moment it touches 10,783, it really means that we now need to start selling again. Wait for the candles to come down, maybe near 10,400 levels, and then again it goes back to 10,783 levels. So this allows me to understand the range that I need to trade. So if the Nifty is at its peak out here, I know, and if it doesn't break the peak out here, I definitely know that there would be some kind of a profit booking that will happen that will push Nifty below. Make sense, guys? Let me see if let me go back to the channel to see if have you guys written anything as a question that needs an answer or something. So basically, these are those very few things that I normally do. These are those basic small things that I normally do to actually spot. So basically, these are those very few things that I normally do to spot levels for trading. Now let us repeat this exercise on and again, there's something I need to show, where something that is very interesting that is happening in Nifty. All right, something that I kind of picked up. Hold on. Hello. Oh, there are. I'm unable to see. Hold on. Let me see. I'm unable to see them. Hold on. Let me see them. Okay, Srijit. Srijit has had a question on saying how do we draw the third, as in the third channel is what I believe. So Srijit, in this, all that you need to do is uh, you need to plot the lowest. You need to take the, say for example, let us again do this. All you need to do is you need to find the lowest candle, the shadow of the lowest candle, and try connecting it to the, and if you and you start pulling it slantingly to say, is there any other low candle that you are able to plot? So this is one channel that I could find. All right, now for example, if I have to take the next low, all right, let us form multiple channels. If I have to take the next low is somewhere here, right? See, this line is getting formed parallel. Now, if I have to take the next low, where is the next low? The next low is presumably out here. So let me form another channel here, right? If I have to form a next low, then I have to take this guy, all right, and see these are now getting formed parallelly. Does it make sense? Seeker is saying, while marking the lows, do we select only bullish candles? No, not really. We don't only select bullish candles. All we select are the candles which typically have the lowest. So as to speak, if I have to, for example, Seeker, if I have to, if I have to form a channel, hold on. I don't know why is it acting funny. So if I have to take, say for example, this guy, right? Let me form a channel here. So if you see this is a red candle out here, I'm connecting two lows. So see, it forms. So basically here I've connected 1, 2, 3. If I have to, do this properly, I'm connecting 1, 2, 3, 4. So it doesn't really matter whether it's bullish or bearish. All that matters is it the lowest candle in that league. So this basically allows me, and likewise, if I have to, understand the downtrend, right? All I need to do is I need to, start, taking the topmost and hold on. Why is it forming this? So if I have to form a downward trend, I need to take the topmost guy and match it with this guy. So I know I will actually know the resistances thereof also, right? So if you see, if I have taken, just to confirm whether my resistance is accurate, all I have done is I have taken the topmost candle out here. All I have done is I have taken the topmost candle out here, and I have pulled it to connect the next candle which is on the top. So doing that, I also understand that there is a good support that is getting formed here. The meeting of these two guys, right, is where my support is going to be very strong, which is at 10,400. This is one of those ways that we actually can identify. Now, look at this interesting chart also, right? If I have to just take a marquee tool out here, if I have to just take a marquee tool out here, it will see it, you will show that it is forming a double bottom formation with the shoulder. One shoulder is out here, the head is here. All right, this is the shoulder. Let me see if I'm able to use some tool to do this. So here is one shoulder that has got formed. All right, here is the head. Now this shoulder is getting completed at around 10,800 levels. So this also tells me that this guy has to go all the way till 10,800 for the double inverted head and shoulder to get completed. It's an inverted head and shoulder pattern with a shoulder, one shoulder starting here, the head going all the way till here. So this guy, for the shoulder to get completed, it has to touch at around 10,790, or for that matter 10,800 levels for this inverted head and shoulder pattern to get completed. So it is also another way of confirming that the Nifty is in an uptrend. That the Nifty is in an uptrend. Now, interestingly, what I also do is I'm going to open my Fibonacci calculator for you guys, so that you guys understand how do I calculate my retracements and my support levels on a daily basis. All right, let it just open, let my Excel open up, and I will show it to you guys. All right, hold on. Guys, you would have to bear with me if I'm kind of, if I'm throwing you guys off guard in my style of conversation. It is just that it's only now that I have decided that I need to share my knowledge with a greater audience, so that a lot of you guys, are actually trying to make a career out of trading. A lot of you guys are trying to learn the ropes, but in my observation, I always felt a lot of you guys are misguided by the morons who appear on CNBC TV 18, and I only thought it's appropriate that I actually step in and I if help you guys understand very few basics of trading, so that you guys make informed choices. You guys make good choices when you guys enter trading, right? Right. So this is where I thought I should actually come and make that difference to you guys, man. All right. Hold on, please. You guys can't see anything. Huh? That's interesting. Wait, I'm trying to open my Excel. For some reason, hold on, for some reason my computer is behaving obnoxiously stupid today. Yeah, I know. I know you guys can't see anything right now. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how do I do that. So right now I'm on Hangouts. Yeah, I'm on the Hangout. Okay, screen share. Okay, so I thought maybe just changing the screen it'll show you guys here. Hold on. Okay, for some reason it's more right. Yeah, so
Which one? This one?
okay. 1 + 1 is 2, Vaishnavi. My daughter is just 5 years of age and has just started to learn a little bit of math, and it's kind of very fun teaching my daughter math, making her understand the concepts of math and so on and so forth. Mm,
And you,
I'm looking forward to her. There she is. There is my mongoose who's come behind me. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Okay, guys, can you see my Excel sheet right now? Can you see my Excel sheet, guys? All right. Let me increase.
well, 2 plus 2.
2 + 2 is 4. Now, can you go and sit so that Appa can finish his work or not?
Okay.
Thank you.
This is the last time, okay?
All right.
Then you will play with me.
127%. All right. Okay. So basically, what I have done, and let me take you guys through my entire tutorial, right? What I do is I plot, I go to NSE data where I capture the open, high, low, and close of Bank Nifty for that particular day. Now, these are Bank Nifty spot levels, all right? Noob, is it clear now for you? That's the maximum, I think. Okay, let me try increasing the size. Is it clear? Shajit? Okay, uh, let me just continue. What I do is on a date wise, I plot the open, high, low, and close, all right, of Bank Nifty. After which, what I do is I calculate the logarithmic. LN stands for logarithmic value. Basically, a logarithmic value is nothing but this divided by this. It is equal to ln this divided by this. All right. I also calculate this. I also calculate the square root. I also calculate the square root of this guy. All right. So it basically gives me f4 square root. Now, after which I go down and down and down and down and down and down, and I come to my my sheet where I calculate the averages. All right, F4 to F900. So 900, I'm yet to reach 900 rows. I calculate the square averages of it. After which I calculate the variance. Variance in this case is nothing but this minus this square root of 2. I then understand the daily volatility, a 10-day volatility. If I need to understand the 365 days volatility, all I need to do is square root of, I need to do is 365 here. I do a 365 here, all right? Then I take the reference price. This reference price out here is nothing but either the open price or the last closing price of the previous day. In the event there is a gap up, so 25,129 should have been the reference price, but because there was a gap up, I took the opening price value as my reference price. The moment I hold on, the moment I take the reference price, okay, you see my price range changes, right? So I know that Bank Nifty is now going to have a price range of 260 points plus minus. Either ways, it goes up or goes down. Price range is 260 points, right? Once I have done this, I get to know my logarithmic values, my Fibo values, which is 0.236, that's 23%, 38%, 50%, 61.8%, 78.6%. Again, I will show it to you. It is nothing but 0.23.6%. %38, 38.2%, 50%, 61.8%, 78.6%, and look, I have done it to up to almost 200%, assuming that there is some news like a DHLF sell-off happening and liquidity crunch, so on and so forth. We can go endless on this. I calculate the logarithmic values. What I do is I add the reference price with the logarithmic values to give me the uptrend. I subtract the reference price with the logarithmic price to get the downtrend. Now, confirmation of trend. Enter trend. Hello? क्या बोले आप? सर आप मैं आपको रिसर्च देता हूं, आप मुझे 1 करोड़ दोगे सर? मुझे ना सर, मैं डीएनडी में हूं, आप मुझे डिस्टर्ब मत कीजिएगा, है ना? नहीं तो आपका कंप्लेंट कर दूंगा सर मैं। दे सकते हो? गधों की तरह बात मत करो बेवकूफ लोग। वाहियात बात मत करो फोन में आकर।
You are angry.
Yes, I was angry because he's disturbing Appa. All right. So basically, these are levels that I know that I need to enter either a buy or a sell on the basis of confirmation of trend. So Bank Nifty may open at 25,200 205. Okay. I will only enter a buy the moment Bank Nifty goes above 25,384. I will wait for this confirmation that it has crossed 25,384. The moment it gives me a confirmation that it has crossed 25,384, all right, let me repeat. Look, I'm going back one screen. We have calculated, so basically the reference price, after you've done all these calculations, right? Logarithmic averages, square averages, variance, daily volatility, 10-day volatility. Normally, the reference price is nothing but the last closing price. Okay? The last closing price. Now, the last closing price, if there's no gap up or gap down. So I don't consider 10, 20, 50 points as a gap up or gap down. Anything above 100 points is a gap up or a gap down. So I take the opening price, if it's a gap up or gap down, as a reference price. Therefore, what it allows me to do is, it gives me a price range that is 260, as in whatever. It gives me a price range out here. That price range may be 100 points, 200 points, 400 points. What it really means is that, irrespective of the direction of the market will only move 260 points for that particular day. This holds true in the event there is no news trigger that makes this level to break. Once I have done this, it allows me to understand. Now these are Fibonacci values: 23.6, 38.2, 50%, 61.8%, 78.6%, 88%, 1.236%, 1.68, so on and so forth. Normally, you would observe that this is this level, right? If the market is not news driven, this 0.88 is the maximum that the market will trade for that particular day. But where do I enter the market from, right? I enter the market only, and assuming the market has opened at 25,305, or for that matter 25,305. I will wait for the market to give me some kind of a confirmation to say, where do I trade? So basically, I understand that the market is saying that, if it goes at 25,261.50, it gives me a confirmation that this guy is now going to go down. Where do I enter the trade? The moment it has broken this value, I know for a fact that the market is going to go downward. Now, this resistance or this support, right, is a small support that gets broken easily. But this pivot, strong support. Strong support, let me say 2. This is strong support 1. Okay? And if I have to take the green value, it becomes strong resistance 1, strong resistance 2. Okay? I'm bad with colors. My wife always tells me that. So guys, you also bear with me. So this is strong resistance 1. This is strong resistance 2. Likewise, strong support 1, strong support 2. If you guys observed yesterday's trade, right? If you guys observed yesterday's trade, that is the third trade that we took. We struggled breaking this guy, we entered the trade at roughly, for example, we entered the trade at 25,141. The market struggled continuously out here. It kept on, sorry, we didn't enter it here. Hold on. 25,400 or say 444. We entered the trade somewhere out here, and the market kept on struggling to break this guy. It went up, it came down, and it went down till here. We had to exit it because this, if it would have broken this trade, what we had purchased at 86 rupees would have gone to 120 or 130. It only gave us a high of 95 because it could not break 25,484. It could not break this 25,484 level for us, the one that I marked in yellow. So this is what I wish to tell you all, right? Is a lot of us, and when I started trading also, right? I would behave like somebody with a mob kind of an attitude, right? We are all driven by that mob kind of a feeling, right? Like we all love seeing mob fights. We all love being in as part of the mob, the herd mentality, right? A lot of us typically have the herd mentality. So we all say, so a moron on CNBC TV comes and says, आज निफ्टी तो ऊपर जा रही है या बैंक निफ्टी ऊपर जा रही है, घुसो. हम लोग घुस जाते हैं. हम लोग घुस जाते हैं कौन से लेवल में? हम लोग घुस जाते हैं ये लेवल में, हम लोग घुसते हैं ये लेवल में, या हम लोग घुसते हैं ये लेवल में. As in, we may enter at 25,422, we may enter at 25,453, we may enter at 25,424, 25,527, where the market has gone to its peak. And then we say, what the hell, man, we are going in a loss. Because the market has now started retracing from 25,527 to 25,484 to 25,453. And maybe there's a news trigger that takes the market way back to 25,384. And we are finito. We have lost our money. How do we prevent that from happening, right? We prevent that from happening by playing small tickets, by playing profits of 30 rupees or 30 points or 40 points. Look, if I had to enter the trade at 25,384, and if I had to make money that is 300 points or 300 points or 400 points, then typically from 25,384, the market should directly stop at 25,645, where it should keep on breaking the resistances of 25,422, 25,453, 25,484, 25,527, 25,554. It should continuously keep on breaking these resistance without, trying to play at the resistance. Then I know for a fact that I could make 300 points. But that's not how the market behaves, right? The market behaves in a manner that the moment it crosses 25,484, it will test to see how many times is it breaking. 9 out of 10 times, if it's a normal trading day, the market will show a retracement from either 25,484 or 25,527. Likewise, if it is on the downward, it will try to show a retracement from 25,161 or 25,118. So how do I plan my trades, right? Well, how do I book profits, right? My profits are so high. I want to eat the market in one day, and I want to overtake Jhunjhunwala in that one day, right? Or I want to overtake that Chennai guy who is the options king, who does 100 crores a day, right, on options trading. Dude, these guys follow these rules very strictly. All they have done is they have increased their capital size to trade and now make money. For the lot sizes that we play, we can only make so much, and you have to grow that so much to take it to a level that you can actually make more money. But to grow that lot size right now, you need to understand market supports, market resistances. So ideally, if you guys remember, I was saying pivot levels 25,527, support, stop loss at 25,484, or stop loss at 25,453. Because the moment, and why was I saying that? Because the moment the market climbs from 25,453 to 25,484, nothing, Kana. There's nothing. The moment the market climbs from 25,453 to 25,484, 25,453 becomes the immediate support level for the market. I know you're getting irritated, Vaishnavi. I will try and talk gently, all right? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, my sweetheart, all right? So here, we entered the market at 422, that is 25,422. We were able to cross 25,453. We entered a beautiful range at 25,484. We made like 30, 40 rupees. And something in my mind tells me, यार 40 रुपया बढ़ गया, चलना और रुक जाते 30 रुपए के लिए या 50 रुपए के लिए. और सडनली मैं देखता हूँ यार वो 40 रुपए में गवा दिया और मैं नेगेटिव में चले गया. क्यों मैं नेगेटिव में चले गया? और फिर मैं लॉस भी बुक कर लिया क्योंकि अब मैं नेगेटिव में गया हूं, है ना? That has happened because the market from 25,484 said it got exhausted at that level. There's a lot of profit booking that happened at that level, right? All those guys who are investing crores of money, right? They said, to hell with it, let me go down a little bit. Let me trap guys who are long. The moment I trap them, there would be a panic. Those retail investors, those morons, those idiots who are sitting on 40 rupees of profits, all right? Let me trap them on long and let me short the market a little bit. There would be panic selling. I'm an option writer. Let me take some more premium out of these guys, right? Right? So wisdom says that let me book 40 rupees of profit right now. Wisdom only tells me let me book 40 rupees of profit and let me see what happens. If the market goes above 484, to hell with it, yaar. I made my 40 rupees for today. I have made my 40 rupees today. Will it go 25, 527, 554? Yes, let it go. Great. But laws of retracement always works. It will go back. It will come back to that 25, 422 level. Trust me, guys, it will. That will give me the next opportunity to enter the market and do another trade. So let me wait for that level to get tested again. Let me book some profits. For some, they say it's partial profits. But I don't believe in partial profits. I believe in full profits, man. I believe in full profits, always. There's nothing partial about profits. Profits have to be on the whole. Because, look, I don't play 200 lots or 500 lots at 10,000 lots, right? I play maximum 10 lots or 15 lots. So what is partial profits in 10 lots or 15 lots? And 40 bucks on 15 minutes of trade or 20 minutes of trade is like huge. They say wealth on paper is of no use, right? Wealth on paper is of no use till the time the wealth has not been cashed.
What's 4 plus 4?
4 plus 4, that's a very difficult question, Vaishnavi. 8, oh my goodness, that's awesome.
Why 8
Go eat your mum, all right? Good girl.
Then we learn about
Now,
addition.
Look, this is one of the methods that I showed you all, right? That I employ as a thumb rule to enter the market. The other method I do normally is, and I'm taking you all to my Kite channel, all right? To Kite. Uh, huh. I don't know if I can open more screens than what is permissible right now, because my computer is the most weirdest of computers. Now it says Google Chrome not responding. For some goddamn reason, it keeps on throwing this error to me, right, guys? And I'm not a computer geek to on the fly fix it also. So let me try loading up Kite quickly to say how do I how do I identify another simple way of oh, my wife has come with some good rasam for me with some good toast bread toast. Guys, I would want you all to also visit my wife. So she has her food channel called Latu's Kitchen, which she has been running, as in she just started as an initiative a couple of months back. uh, and she's trying to create some kind of she's trying to model channel. So I would request you to the stream that she's running, spend some time if that's okay with you guys, so on and so forth, right? Anyways, while Videoda loads up, right? Okay, Noob, I definitely will go over the logarithmic averages. Let me go sheet, right? Sure. Let me run through the entire calculation sheet. Uh, Let me run through the entire calculation sheet for you, right? India, right? What you get on NSE India is historical data on all the indices, for that matter, all the stocks, so on and so forth. All right. So this date range is from the 20th of June. All right. So for me, I have historical data for the past 7 years. But do I need so much? My Excel file becomes heavy. So, I kind of only take date ranges for 4-5 months together, where I capture the open, high, low, and close. Right. What I also do is then, for purposes of calculation, right, I need to understand the logarithmic averages. Why do I need to understand logarithmic averages is a question I thought you guys would ask me. A logarithmic average, and I don't know how many of y'all are engineering students out here, but a logarithmic average allows me to allows me and if you go back to your statistics classes that you may have had as science students, right, or for that matter economic students, right, a logarithmic average basically allows us to understand things like variance, standard deviation in a more accurate form. So basically, to calculate the logarithmic values, what I do is I the formula I apply is E4. So that is equal to ln. Okay, ln stands for love Lancy, for example. Ln equal to logarithmic E4 divided by E3. It gives me the logarithmic value for date range 22nd June. It allows, after which I calculate the logarithmic square value, which is nothing but square root value, which is nothing but f4 square root of 2. It gives me the logarithmic square, right? What I do is then, so I kind of, it's just a copy paste, right? I then calculate the averages, all right? of logarithmic averages and square averages. Then I calculate the variance. The variance is nothing but square averages minus logarithmic averages square root of 2. Thereof daily volatility, sorry, the whole square 2, square variance is square averages minus logarithmic averages the whole square 2. Daily volatility is square root of the variance is the daily volatility. What is 10-day volatility? Is daily volatility minus square root of 10, because I'm calculating 10 days. So if I have to calculate 365 days, it becomes square root 365, right? Right? So that's all you need to do. And after that, you take the reference price. The reference price is nothing but the last closing price. Now there's a trick here. If there's a gap up or gap down more than 50 points, the reference price becomes the open price of that particular day. Once I do that, it gives me a price range. A price range is nothing but the number of points that the Bank Nifty will go in that particular day. Irrespective it goes up, it goes down, it will not go beyond 260 points. Now, there's a condition, there's a caveat to this. The only caveat I place is, if there is no market news, all right, if there's no market news on this, and if the day is Newton's second law of motion, right, which says everything remains in a state of equilibrium, inertia, then it is 260 points, maybe 280 points. But it will not go beyond 260 points as a thumb rule. Having said that, once I know these values, then I need to understand the Fibonacci logarithmic percentages, which is nothing but 23.6, followed by 38.2%, followed by 50%, followed by 61.8%, followed by 78.6%, 88.8%. Then these 1.236, 1.618, and 200% are for those days when the VIX is at 22, 23. There is some market news which has made Bank Nifty very volatile. Now, once I have these percentages, I calculate the logarithmic values, which is nothing but A4, that is 0.236 into what? The price range. As a result, I get the uptrend. The uptrend is what? B4. That is B4 plus what? Plus the yesterday's reference price, which is what? 25,323. So 25,323 plus 61 gives me 25,384, right? Likewise, I get these guys, okay, and then I know what are my uptrend values, what are my downtrend values. Once I have done this, what I then do is, assuming I know market is open at 25,305, I will necessarily wait for the market to show me some sort of a confirmation of trend. Once I know the trend, I know it is at 25,384. Once I know that 25,384.50415 has been crossed, I know good time to enter the market. Do I still buy a trade? Do I buy a trade, Vaishnavi?
Yeah.
No, right?
No.
I will wait for 25,422 to happen, where it will give me confirmation of buy.
What's confirmation on that?
Confirmation on buy is as green lines, what you see on upper screen, right? And then we say green go up, up, up. Yeah.
What's it, is it?
And then I say that I wait for 25, 484 or 25, 527, which are my pivots. I wait for these pivots to be broken. Normally doesn't get broken as a thumb rule, guys. It retraces from there. And that's how I book my profits. Interestingly, Seeker, you wanted to understand what is that beautiful stock that you trade, Indiabulls Housing, right? Let us understand Indiabulls for you, all right? Well, I don't do stocks, but I will help you guys to understand what is a possible buy in India in one of these stocks, right? Let us search for Indiabulls. IBULHS. Okay, here it comes, Indiabulls Housing Finance.
Papa? Papa.
Wait. Ask Amma. What? He's talking.
I don't like you. Just please do the
Even I don't
Yes,
like
my friend.
Laptops.
I'll never
It will come. It's on a very slow connection. Oh, you can. Absolutely no. It becomes easy for me to plot numbers, right? And keep it in a notepad, right? All right.
You were also disturbing you.
So I have. So this is a good question asked to me, right? Is can we plot the Fibonacci overlays on a chart? If so, why do we need to use the Excel?
He's talking to
Look,
her.
we definitely can, right? We definitely can see it on a chart also. But my definitions are to say is that I have this data in handy with me prior to that trade getting executed. For me to remember values, that is 25, 484, 25, 523, 25, 622, I can scribble it on a piece of paper. I can keep it on a notepad, right? I can give colors to saying what is an entry level. I can give a color red. I can give a color green. Also purple, yeah. And I can keep those things in handy. So I don't have to depend on the chart at that point in time, right? Anyways, let's understand what's happening on the Indiabulls. And I always prefer using charting.com, one of those very beautiful free tools. Let's understand this guy over a period of 3 years to say how Indiabulls has behaved, right? Over a period of 3 years. On a weekly chart, let me understand what is Indiabulls doing currently. And this method, right, we can apply it anywhere, right? We can apply it. We can apply these methods on almost every chart, irrespective. It doesn't matter what. So to begin with, let me start, plotting lines. Let me start plotting the. Let me join all the tops. Okay. Okay. So here is another top. Let me join all the tops. Then here is another top. Where do I see another top? Okay, here he is. Okay, then I see a top here. Then I see a top here. So top is basically from where that market has retraced, has gone down, has taken some kind of support and has come back again, right? Okay, now let's start plotting the bottoms. The word bottoms kind of sounds very vulgar, right? But who cares, man? Let me start plotting the bottoms here. Okay. Now, where are we? Okay. So now, if you observe this place, right? India Bulls. Oh, there's another guy who's hidden here. Yep. India Bulls in this maybe October, November session, right? India Bulls saw a low of almost 650 with that NBFC stupid crash that happened, right? Oh, guys, I'm so sorry. Thank you. Oh, yes, I know what you guys are seeing. Let me change the screen. Yeah, let me change the screen. I know what I just saw. Wow, and I kept on like talking like a doe, right? That's okay. Yeah. Hold on.
I don't know what he says. Abba, what did you see?
I said I was looking at the same screen like a doe. Okay, here it is. Uno momento, por favor. Okay, guys, this is how I look. Hello to everyone. Till the time, I'm unable to share the screen. Guys, bear with me. For some reason, my Google time.
Are you finished, Abba? Abba, are you finished?
No, I'm just like one more chart and then I'll be through. Right?
This is last time.
Yeah. Can somebody let me know if are you guys able to see the screen now? While the screen loads up, guys, I hope I'm active, right? I don't know.
Woman, your remote control.
Oh, so while the screen loads up, right, and I don't know why it's stuck, but there's another thing that I wish to tell you all, right? Is that do not react. Do not react to the fact that oh no. So today I'm sitting on a Saturday, right? I see a comment saying that yesterday the U.S. markets have fallen. I don't know what does one mean by the fact that the US markets have fallen. I don't understand. Is it a bear market? Has the market crashed completely?
I think
Are
so.
all Americans finito?
I think so, Appa.
I really do not believe on facts, on news that have happened. Look, I'm not an investor who's holding shares in my portfolio to be bothered. I'm a bloody day trader. I only trade. I'm not a. And I'm not in any definition. I don't call myself a bull. I don't call myself a bear. I don't call myself a scalper. I only call myself as a trader. I only trade where there is an opportunity. It really does not matter what has crashed, where it has crashed, how it has crashed. That's of no consequence to trading. Only thing that matters is what direction does it take me? What direction do I enter the market? Am I with the FIIs while they're trading downwards? Am I with the DIIs when they're trading upwards? Is all that matters, is all that I'm concerned about. It is of no consequence to understand what has happened. Yes, I do take cues from SGX Nifty. I do take cues from SGX Nifty. The cues from SGX Nifty basically allows me to say, am I going to have a flat positive opening? Am I going to have am I going to have a positive flat or a negative flat opening, so on and so forth. Besides that, it really doesn't worry me. I think my Chrome has got stuck. Hold on, let me try to revive this. All right, and I was waiting very patiently for Chrome to revive. Guys, can anybody tell me what can I do better to revive Chrome? Do I cancel the Hangouts and do I start again?
Yes, Appa. You can start again.
Any suggestions on that, please? Because the entire Chrome screen has got hung. Let me close Excel to see what happens. Yeah, my Chrome has hung, guys. Very strange why this happens. Yeah. Oh, okay. So Hey guys, I'm back. We were to discuss IBUL, Indiabulls Housing Finance. Let me load a period 3-year weekly chart, update chart. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys see me? Somebody give me a confirmation, please. Am I audible to you guys now?
Appa, what's the time, Appa? Daddy. Daddy. Daddy, what's the time?
We are at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, right? Okay, we have loaded up Indiabulls Housing Finance. Here, the first things that we do is, let us start plotting lines, right? Let us start plotting lines, right? From all the tops, from where the market possibly retraced to on the lower side. That's the first exercise. Let us complete, and then let us complete the exercise of plotting all the bottoms after that. Okay. So one here. See, all I'm doing is I'm taking the shadow of the wick, and I'm just now let's start plotting the bottoms from where the market retraced, right? There's one guy hiding here. There's one guy here. Okay. So this is somewhere here. Okay. Now, okay. I need one guy here also. Now, we've done our bit, right? And I need one here also. Immediately, what we see is that if you look at this place, right, that is 642.3. This acted as a support for Indiabulls Housing Finance when the NBFC fiasco happened, right? And from here on, it started moving upwards. Now, if you see, it broke this level bit of 740, which was its previous. So if you look here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times this market had corrected from the level of 736 or yeah, 736. 5 times, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 had taken had a good resistance in the past at levels 750 or 736. It successfully broke 736 in this wick, where it went all the way till 800 plus change. Then again it came down to 700. Now it has decisively also broken the 800 level, right? So if you see, between 750 and 800, the market, it doesn't work as a good support or a good resistance for the market anyways. There's only one instance of 750, right? 751 or 752. No, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 instances of it holding 750, 756 also. So 750 is a good support for the market again,
Which is
right? Now the market is nearing its support levels of 900, where it has tried this 900 how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 weeks it has tried holding 900. What is that I draw as a conclusion? Any guesses? So let's try forming a channel out here, right? Let's form a beautiful channel out here. Okay. Let us take this low guy and let us form a channel. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what channel is it holding in. Okay. So all I've done is, if you guys see, I've joined all the lows, all right? And let us take this lowest out here. Okay. So the market, the first channel the market has traded is what? Is it parallel? Yeah, it looks parallel.
doesn't
So the first channel the market has traded is what? Uh, it has traded a channel of 650 onwards to say 900. All right. Why should it all fall? Okay. Why didn't you go and play? Appa will complete this and Appa will come. Okay.
Yeah. Don't come.
So it formed a good channel of. It is on a channel right now where 870 seems to appear, or 885 seems to appear the peak of the channel, my friends. Right now, if I have to form another channel, uh, if I have to form another channel, अरे यार खड़े हो जाना यार एक मिनट. If I have to form, hold on.
Who you say to? Who you say? Hold on.
Now, if I have to form another channel,
It was bamboo dance.
if I have to, hey guys, hold on. For some reason, this mouse is acting weird to me. Okay. Okay. So if I have to form another channel, right? Does this make sense? No. This makes sense? No. So this low does not make sense. Hold on. This definitely makes sense. Okay. And then so if I okay, so I'll need some more data points, and I will form these channels, and I'll maybe send a screenshot of the same to you. But now, looking at the India Bulls Housing Finance screen, immediately on the weekly charts, it is indicating that it is trading at the top of its channel to me. So it really means that channel bottom, channel top, it is near the top of the channel. Now, if I see the RSI value to it, all right, the RSI is at 39.65. The moment the RSI crosses 50, it would have reached its channel peak. RSI is relative strength index, if you guys didn't know. The bottom of the RSI indicates an oversold position. Sorry, overbought position. How do I put it? Yeah. Oversold is at the lower bottom. Overbought is the high levels, right? So the moment it is overbought, it falls down. Oversold, it goes up. But because this guy is nearing the top of the channel, I'm thinking the RSI will take a value of up to 51. From where, if it breaks the channel and goes above 900, all right, then it definitely, you can continue holding your positions, you can continue to add more, blah, blah, blah. But if it fails to go up beyond 900, this guy will definitely fall. How much can he fall to? He can fall up to this level. This is the first support that this guy gets in. That is between 750 and 800. Immediately, this is where 16. This is where this guy gets his first support. That is this line. Now let's try seeing this in the daily charts also to say, what do we see in the daily charts? All right. So let me take a range of say 1 year. Let me take daily charts. Let me update. So if I see the daily charts also, right, and if I plot the lines out here, all right, if I plot the lines out here, absolutely no. There's no point buying here. You're very right. There's no point buying here. It's already up. That's a good observation you're making. It's already up. In fact, in fact, it's a position where I would want to move on, because the weekly charts will not tell me a lie. See, maximum on a daily chart, if I look right, it shows me a value between 950,000. But it's definitely not a place where I would want to buy more. I definitely am not looking in at buying more on these levels. I was going through Tata Steel. Okay. I was going through Tata Steel. I saw a good opportunity. Okay, so Tata Steel is here. If I draw Tata Steel, right, I saw a good opportunity in Tata Steel and these are those guys who do cash, right? Guys who don't do options and futures and all that, right? Guys who buy, who buy stocks in cash and who do 5-day trading or short-term, medium trading, blah 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 blah. I saw an opportunity statement in Tata Steel yesterday, and yeah, so the opportunity statement in Tata Steel is, it was at a low, it peaked to a low of 520 on this, right? Tata Steel has a good opportunity of going all the way to like almost to the way of 600. So for a short medium trader, a Tata Steel is a good opportunity at a level of 600. And even if I draw the channels out here, it will show me a channel which will only end at like 611 or 612 or 615. So going back to you, Seeker, I don't know your immediate goals on Indiabulls Housing Finance, but the charts kind of tell me a very different story on Indiabulls Housing Finance. It tells me stay out. It tells me please don't get in Indiabulls Housing Finance. So basically, look, in today's video, mm, all that we have tried learning is to say how do we identify support levels, resistance levels, using basically a 3-year chart or a 5-year chart. This only allows us to understand, are we at the is that particular stock at its peak, or is it at its low? If it's for a particular resistance or a particular support, how many times has it tried breaking that support or its resistance in the past? What actually was there some kind of a volume buying that pushed it to break its support or its resistance? Is all we have learned. But the market is more than that. These are That's right. If you're position hold, I'd recommend not to add here for Indiabulls Housing Finance. That's correct. No, I fully see your point. I fully see your point. But look, guys, a very humble request, right? And this is, I've just, thanks to Sajid, thanks to a few of you guys, Seeker, Luke. I've just started on a journey where I thought it's only good that I now start sharing my knowledge with a lot of you guys out there, right? So that over a period of time, you guys start understanding markets in the sense of knowing how to trade, why to trade, when to trade. Than listening to the Anuj Singhals of the world and the Ashwini Gujrals of the world and all those morons and all those imbeciles who come on CNBC. Yeah, it is only important that I understand. Hey guys, I'm sorry, I moved away. Look, at the end of the day, right, my only effort out here is I have started this journey. The reason I've started this journey is I thought it's time that I give back to the society some knowledge that I gained from this society, right? There was somebody who actually introduced me to stocks. There's somebody who taught me stocks, how to trade Nifty, Bank Nifty, who told me the importance of candles, how to interpret candles, what is that you seek as information, which candle to trade, which candle not to trade, the emotions or the psychology behind trading, right? Somebody introduced me to that. I only feel that it is appropriate that, that I now start giving back knowledge to all those good, fine people out there, right? Who are trying to create some kind of a future for themselves, who have taken a liking towards this thing called trading, who are trying to make money doing trading, who get betrayed time and again by the CNBC TV 18 morons, by all those analysts who come there, right? Well, look, that information is good, what you get on CNBC TV 18. But that information is something that you need to verify with facts at your disposal, with evidence. That information is only good if you're able to quantify that with evidence. How do you see that evidence, right? These guys, these charts, right, they never lie. An Arnold Singhal can lie through his teeth, and Ashwini Gujral can lie through its teeth. But a charts never lie. Like for example, right? Yesterday, I was reading Titan to understand what happened in Titan, and I was doing some Google Baba, right? I came to know that one gentleman by the name Mr. Rakesh Jhunjhunwala invested roughly 300 or 400 crores into Titan. After it fell low, right? Now this Rakesh Jhunjhunwala, if he's investing 400 crores, he's not a moron. He's going to make Titan run. And he made Titan run 100 points yesterday. One day Titan gave 100 points. But at the same time, there was no logical reason for a PNB to fall, right? Between 2 o'clock to 2:30. There was no logical reason that PNB fell down. If you follow these charts and if you follow these supports and resistances, you guys can never miss a trade, guys. You guys will never, what do I say? Well, never go in losses. That's difficult because there's a law of Fibonacci out there also. But you guys would be able to minimize your losses. You guys would know when is it to book that correct profit in the market. Anyways, my wife is giving me all the stares, says, guys, it's time for having your meal, your afternoon meal. So I will end this streaming right now. All right. I plan my next video. What I wish to is to actually uh, have some discussion around the psychology of trading, right? What is that we need to learn? How do we use what kind of bent of mind? What kind of bent of mind we need to have to do trading? How do we play those two emotions, fear and greed, and how do we you know make profit at the end of the day? So let's try growing this as an if you guys can add people to this stream, if you guys can get like-minded people who are willing to learn and trade, who are not and who are eager to learn and trade, who believe that the art of trading lies in the art of learning and not in the art of capturing speculation in the market and trading speculation. I would want you guys to have more people come in so that we can over a period in time build a team where I scratch your back, you scratch mine in terms of adding more information, right? All right. Thank you so very much, guys. Take care.
Papa, are you finished now? Papa.
All right, guys. Bye. It was pleasure. Now, how do I end this? Is my biggest whatever. Let me see how I close this. Have a great weekend, Noob. Srijit, thank you. Seeker, thank you. Is lovely Queen inside? No, I don't see lovely Queen inside. All right. Thank you, guys.
Papa, now you're finished. Papa, you say cut. Papa, can you hear me? Papa, close your